Hello and welcome to the theElpyDimension. I am your guide, Elpy. And if you haven't heard, I'm trying to do this little collaboration thing of sorts. It's more like a sharing, I don't know what you call it. Anywho, hashtag seed show and tell 2025. And I started it by saying, show me the seeds that you have saved. Seeds that you've saved yourself. Like here I have golden orange calendula. It's not called golden orange calendula. That's what it's I believe it's part of a Pacific Beauty mix, and the flower was more of a golden orange. And this is coleus and candy cane zinnia. Yeah, sorry about that bird. And pink cactus flower zinnia. Those are really cool flowers. I grew them for the first time last year. And this was, I think it's actually, I kept calling it California Giant, but it's a Northern Light. Oh, this thing is like broken or really scratched. I don't know, but it makes my skin tingle. It was a dark red Northern Lights zinnia, really beautiful. But, so show me seeds that you've saved and show me throughout the year as you save them. You can show me now seeds that you've already saved, and then as you save seeds. But also, I've decided, hopefully this doesn't make it complicated, show me seeds that you're dropping. Not that you've already dropped, but that you're dropping. So that's what I am going to do with you guys here today. So I've already got all my plant tags in. Normally, I don't add those until after I've dropped the flowers, but that's not how I did it today. So we are going to be dropping Persian carpet zinnia, and I actually got some of these as a freebie from Baker Creek, but I'd almost forgotten I had these. They say they're an heirloom, and says recommended to sow outside, but I'm going to sow them indoors. 1/4 inch, and that's what we are. I'm confused because I guess we'll drop it here. I had to order some more of these tags. Okay. Oops. So these say, oh, interesting. Persian carpet, also called Mexican zinnia or narrow-leaved zinnia, is a reliable choice for beds, borders, and containers. With bicolored single and double flowers in red, yellow, orange, and bicolors, it blooms throughout hot, dry summer weather until first frost, attracting pollinators along the way. It has smaller, narrower leaves and a more bushy, compact habit than common zinnia. Try the edible, colorful petals as a garnish on desserts, fruit trays, salads, and more. 1952 All-America Selections Award winner, deer resistant. I didn't know zinnia were edible. And I noticed they say the petals. They don't say anything about eating anything else, but we'll have to try that. Okay, and is it all zinnia or just these guys? So 1/4 inch, and I'm gonna put them in here. But brain work. Yeah, I wasn't going to put them in this. Yeah, I'm going to now. All right, 1/4 inch, and I'm going to put a bunch of them. Okay, well, 4. Hopefully they transplant well. I set my little dauber thing down, and I don't know where it went, but I'm going to do this real quick. So we'll drop 1 or 2 in each hole, and boom. I like the sound that these are bushy, compact and bushy. Okay. Persian carpet zinnia. Today, by the way, is the 3rd of April 2025. And check out my channel for updates on what I'm currently growing, because I have a lot of stuff growing, and this weekend I hope to get some stuff out there and planted. My broccoli have been outside, and some other brassicas I've nearly killed them because I keep doing something or other wrong. Today I noticed I put them outside and said, "Ooh, these need to be watered. You better water them." And then the whole day passed, and I'm like, "Oh shoot, they're kind of looking seedlings can't always take drying as much as more mature plants. So you got to be careful letting your seedlings dry out because they're delicate roots." But check this out. I have a wild mullein growing in, or it was growing in the back of the garden, and then one cropped up last year. But I went ahead and got shades of summer mullein. Right, heirloom, spectacular, graceful spikes of flowers from spring to summer and beyond, fast-growing, fairly drought-tolerant, and a great addition to any garden. Truly spectacular perennial. Each plant has multiple graceful spikes of blossoms that attract butterflies. This plant was once known as candlewick because the flower stalk was dipped in wax and used as a torch. I've heard about that. Fairly drought-tolerant, fast-growing, excellent in dry landscape gardens or in mass plantings. Dried stalks with seed pods add interest to dried arrangements or the winter garden. Removing spent flower stalks encourages prolonged flowering, perennial in USDA zones 5 through 8, deer resistant. Recommended to plant it outside. Ooh, it says inside 10 to 12 weeks. Oh, well, I didn't do that. This is going to go in my flower garden. And mullein has a lot of medicinal uses, which I have not tried, but we'll see. So I'm going to sow some here in this back row. I already have the tag, and it says press into the surface. I will go ahead and try to grow them outdoors, direct sow as they recommend, but first this. So we're just this oh shoot. Don't do that, LP. I say shoot because I think I just dropped seeds. The seeds rolled off my hand and onto a different pot. So that's a lot. And that potting mix is really wet. So I'm not even gonna water because it's already just that wet. And hopefully a whole bunch of seeds didn't just get stuck to my finger. Okay, so there we have shades of summer mullein. That'll be awesome. These get 2 to 4 feet tall. Wow. Okay, Dreamland Zinnia Red 24. That is one of mine. Where are you? The number refers to that lets me know that that's the year. That lets me know 2 things. It lets me know that they're harvested seeds of mine, and it lets me know what year I harvested in. So whenever you see that number on my tags, it's referring to the year I harvested those seeds. So the last zinnia were 1/4 inch, so I'm sure these are 1/4 inch. But here we have Dreamland Zinnia Red. I like to nerd out. I'm just going to put 1 in each one of these. Dreamland, I believe, is actually a hybrid. And I like to nerd out on, and I'm not always good though. I'm not always a good nerd in that I don't always, like, I'll remember it, but then I won't pay attention. But maybe this year, especially having a channel, I'll do a better job about saying, just curious, this was a red flower. How many, does it produce a red flower? Or does it produce something else? Guess we'll see. Okay, 1 of each. It wouldn't be a bad idea, since these are saved seeds. I mean, no, never mind. I was going to say to drop more than one because they're saved seeds. Well, what makes my saved seeds not good? They're from 2024, so it's not like they're old. If they were older, maybe I would want to drop more than that. All right, Queen Sophia is a marigold, and she's really pretty. Stays kind of shorter, bushier than, say, the Cracker Jack. I am going to grow Cracker Jack. I should already anyways. But I'm going to grow 6 cells of Queen Sophia. And here I have a whole bunch of Queen Sophia that I harvested in 2022. Now I think I don't have any marigold packets nearby. I think 1/4 inch, less than 1/4 inch is good for marigold planting. So let's go ahead and I'm just going to drop, since they're kind of longer seeds, we're going to do like that instead of just a hole. And again, stay tuned, or check out my channel. Actually, I say stay tuned because my plan is after I record this that I'm going to do an update on my seedlings because it's just fun to look at them. All right, we'll do 2 marigold seeds. 2 might be marigold prefers a little less than 1/4 inch, but yeah, I'm kind of throwing the seeds all around, but that's fine. I got enough. All right. Now, one of those cells might sprout a mullein. Yeah, these are less than 1/4 inch, but I think that's actually probably better. Okay. I love marigolds, and they say that they are a good deterrent for pests in the garden. And I don't know that they necessarily, like, it's not like, there's a lot of things that happen in the garden that aren't a hard and fast rule. You know, it's not plant marigolds and you're not going to have pests. It's not how that works. But I think that they help. You know, it's just one of many things that the more marigolds you plant, the less likely. Like, I've seen someone who planted a whole lot of marigolds, I think it was, around their beds, and that helped to deter pests from their brassicas. But it doesn't really, like, it's not plant, like I said, it's not plant marigolds and you're straight, no bugs. But I think the more marigolds and the closer that, you know, I think that it can help, that it's not a pest favorite. So maybe, you know, if they're like, meh, I'm not going to go mess with that marigold, then they don't pay attention to the plants around it, maybe. All right, now we have coleus. Shoot, I forgot. Okay, 1/8 of an inch. I don't remember the varieties these were. I think they're seeds I actually saved from, whoops. From the plant I bought from the store, actually. Yeah. And I've decided I am only going to plant the ones I saved on the left side, and then I have a packet of, and these are from 2024. I have a packet of rainbow coleus seeds, and they might be much the same thing. Now I sowed, I don't know that I ever posted that video, but I sowed coleus seeds in one of these little containers, really thick, last year. and I had like 55 little plants. So they can handle being transplanted and split up and densely sown. And really I should be like spreading it out all over. I mean, I don't need, I already have, by the end of this I'll have 3 different types. Or this year I hope to have 3 different types of coleus. These ones that I saved, which might be the same as the actual seed pack I have for rainbow coleus. And then I have Coloca Sunset, which has a sort of lobed leaf. It's a really cool looking flower. Those seedlings are already coming up. So let me get that. I'll make the plant tag in a minute, but this is the Coloca Sunset coleus. Isn't that cool? Can't wait. I've already sold those. Okay, I'll make a plant tag in a minute, but these are rainbow coleus seeds. 12-day germination. Best started early in pots. On surface and lightly dust with sand. Well, I'm not doing that, so yeah. Ooh. Actually, yeah. I'm going to do like a little sort of trench there. They've got these in a little tiny envelope inside the envelope. Little wax envelope. Nothing on my hand. Probably won't plant all of those. These, I believe, I will be planting all of these, I guess. I think I bought these. They don't have a date on them. When did I buy these? Last year? Early 2024 or in 2023. So they're not all that old. Okay. I'm just going to kind of push the soil over. All right, so on the left side are the coleus that I saved from last year, and on the right side are the coleus from that seed pack. Now, so we've got Shades of Summer Mullein, Dreamland Zinnia Red, Queen Sophia, coleus, and coleus. And now let's go ahead and do some vegetables. Oh yeah, and we did Persian carpet zinnia. Rosita eggplant. I've grown, for the first time I grew eggplant last year, jewel amethyst, which we are gonna grow again. And I liked it. I ate them raw. I didn't have a great harvest. I really only got a couple, but that wasn't the plant's fault, I don't think. It says a creamy texture when cooked and absorbs any added flavors, which I think they all do. Skin is tender and never bitter with heavy yields. 1/4 inch deep. Let's go. Rosita eggplant. And these are seeds I just got. 1/4 inch. Let's go ahead and drop 2 seeds, I think. That's a little deeper. 2, do I want to do 2 instead of 3? I should have already dropped these. I don't know why I waited, but I did. Okay, we're just going to do 2 of the Rosita. All right. Rosita eggplant done. Now we have the jewel amethyst that I grew last year. And these, yeah, are great, 10 to 20 days, dang. These are a nice little, like the fruits were only yay big, I think, and I enjoyed them. And the plants did not grow large at all. So we'll drop, I think I'm going to do 3. Maybe I should have done 3 of the Rosita, but I didn't, so whatever. Okay. So how are you guys doing? Is this the part, like one of these days I'll go live. And I think that's what a lot of people do, is they drop seeds while they're on live and talking. And instead of just 1, 2, 2, and 3. Oakley dokley. Got our eggplants going. I grew Black Beauty eggplant, and I got 2 fruits off of that. I had a lot of different issues last year, and that's a nice, big, beautiful plant. But I did not get to taste the fruit. Why was I talking about that? Oh, and the other ones I grew in the green stalk. But I had actually more than 1 of each plant, but the groundhog decided that I didn't deserve that. Turkish orange eggplant. I've seen other people growing these, and I thought it looked super cool. It reminds me of a persimmon, actually. Heirloom varieties. 4-inch round, deep orange fruit. Soft and buttery when cooked or fried. Smaller and less noticeable, which give... The seeds are smaller and less noticeable, which gives this variety a desirable texture for cooking. The richest flavored eggplant variety in the world. Well, let's see. Whoops, sorry. Okay, we'll do 3 of this. Funny because in the packet seeds look the same. I know that's more than 3. I'm not. 1, 2, and 3. That's kind of more like, ooh, 1/8 of an inch, then 1/4 inch. All right, and again, this potting mix is pretty wet already, so I might wind up just watering them tomorrow. Let me put the extras back in the bag, back in the envelope, I mean. But tonight, don't feel I need to water them. So now we have, I did the jewel amethyst. Last but not least, this cool looking Yunpaku Okinawan pure white bitter melon. You know that's cool. Now it says soaking the seeds over the night and nicking or splitting may improve germination. Well, I want to plant these now. 1 inch deep. I hope they can handle. Okay. Hope they can. I am going to just sort of clip. Sorry, you can't see me. I'm just. So I clipped that one kind of a little more. Hopefully that's okay. Look how interesting. These look like a little piece of like food or something. So let's. No. That was kind of a lot. Whoops. 1 inch. And then we're going to do 2. All right, there you go, buddy. I'll wish I had more soil to put on top of there. Okay. There we have it. So we have sowed jewel amethyst eggplant, yunpaku, Okinawan pure white bitter melon, 2 different kinds of coleus, Rosita eggplant, Persian carpet zinnia, Queen Sophia marigold, shades of summer mullein, and Dreamland zinnia red, ON Turkish orange eggplant. Now, okay, now I wound up, oh man, I'm struggling. I wound up, by the way, planting Marglobe tomato because I had this extra one, this extra cell last time, so I dropped that. But we're gonna do Clemson spineless okra, which I grew last year, and it did pretty good, though it suffered from blight. And then I just got these heavy hitter okra. I have never had, and I know okra is more of a warm crop, warm weather crop, so it's not entirely surprising that I've never had okra grow like that much okra. But, you know, I'm going to keep trying to grow better. So, just a minute, because I had my tripod and now I don't. I am going to sow 2 in each one of these. Okay. To help myself, I'm going to put the name tag in between the 2. So half inch. This needs, now this one, this soil is not so, is not moist, this potting mix, because it's been sitting in here waiting for me to hurry up and drop seeds. So they definitely will get some water when I end this. Okay, here we go. Here's hold on, little okra seeds. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah, this stuff is not dry, but I need some help. Okay. The bird is not happy with me, as you can tell. Okay. Now, I'm gonna get the heavy hitter. Oops. Dumped them out on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And I might, my plan was to grow the one I've been growing, the dwarf long green pod okra, but I might not. We'll see. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for my seed dropping today. My hashtag seed show and tell 2025. Right. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. I would love to have you participate. Just use the hashtag seed show and tell and hashtag seed show and tell 2025, and then tag me. So you use the @ symbol and the theElpyDimension. All right. Thank you so much for your time and your interest. Be safe. Be well. Bye for now.